Hi everyone, I'm Tracy Blehm, and in this spark, I want to talk about a great question to ask yourself when you're kind of in a bit of a dilemma or you're in an area where you have to make a decision and you're not sure what to choose. So the question itself, first of all, is if I were choosing for me, what would I choose? Now, this is such a great question when it comes to, especially in business, co-creating with other people. And what I mean by that is if we're making a deal or we're coming up with something and someone's like, oh, it's this, this, and this, and it sounds like it's kind of skewed a bit in the other direction, it's not as big of a win, then you can ask yourself in your head or out loud, depending on the situation, truth, if I was choosing me, what would I choose? And you'll either get a spark of inspiration or an awareness or something will feel light and heavy. And the light is always the yes, the heavy is always the no. And our light and heavies change day by day, but it's really about feeling into that energy. So there's a lot of times where, for example, um, there was a family vacation that was happening, and everybody was going, and a couple of my siblings were really on me to go, 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 please go, please go, please go. And that was the question I used was, if I was choosing me, in other words, to create my greatest life, to create my greatest joy, if I was choosing me, what would I choose? Truth, would I choose to go? Truth, would I choose to stay? And to go felt so heavy and icky. And the truth, if I was choosing me, and I would choose to stay, felt so light. And what was really wonderful about that is I chose not to go. And I had fun stuff happening for me, went out and did all this stuff with my family. It was great. And afterwards, when they got back and the stories started coming up about what went on and what happened, I was like, oh, wow, if I'd have been there, I would have been upset, or I would have been mad, or I would have been grumpy, or I would have been regretting my choice. So that to me, again, was me acknowledging, oh, wow, I chose me, so this happened. This can also happen in business. So when I was running my clinic, which was a 3,000 square foot, 15-room clinic, and the opportunity came up for me to be able to get out of the lease early and shut my doors early. And it only had 9 days notice, which was fine by me. And I remember sitting there in that instant going, truth, if I was choosing me to create my greatest life, what would I choose? And it was a hell yes, like my whole body tingled to let the clinic go. And it was in that moment that I realized how much pressure and weight I was having because it was the wrong vehicle to offer my expertise, my skill set through. So when I chose to choose me and close the clinic, man, everything just fell into place. It happened so quickly. And I was so happy and so excited about where my life was going versus, how am I going to do this for another blah, blah, blah? Or, what about all the people that work there? That was easy to help figure out. It was easy to help coach them into working from home or going to other clinics or what have you, having them, do this with your clients, so on and so forth, so that I could support them. But it was choosing me first. I had to choose me first. So again, that beautiful, delicious question for you is, truth, if I was going to choose me, what would I choose? When your cup runneth over, you can feed others from the saucer. So, would love to hear where you are deciding to choose yourself from this point forward, or where you haven't chosen yourself and you're going to now. Would also love for you to subscribe to the YouTube channel and become part of the community. I look forward to seeing you in the next Spark. Talk to you soon. Cheers.